Morning. It's Wednesday, December 30th. And yesterday was a tough day all around town. First of all, the New York City Police Department was going to start getting vaccinated yesterday, but the vaccines didn't show up. Some kind of snafu in the delivery schedule. And the amounts that have been given out have not been the amounts that were expected. So while we have created this vaccine, distribution has become a major problem. And it's happened several times. And I know that we're not going to reach the numbers that President Trump predicted, but we're going to make it. We're going to make it. We just have to be patient and wait our turn. But it's a shame when the people on the front line don't get their vaccine on time. And then, of course, you have the New York City Fire Department, 55% of whom don't want to take the vaccine for one reason or another, which I do not understand. I know the original excuse was, well, so a lot of us have had COVID already, so we don't need to take the vaccine. But nobody knows if that's the right thing. So that's what's going on in New York with the vaccine and things. And it's probably going on around the rest of the country, too. I don't think they're singling New York out for the situation. And then we have the bill that was vetoed by President Trump. Now, that bill has been overridden by a huge majority in the House and is now off to Mitch McConnell's desk for him to take care of. And I think he probably will take care of that bill. That's the Defense Act I'm talking about. That's the one that was vetoed and overridden. Then there is the other bill. This is the bill that the House passed to increase the stimulus checks attached to the new coronavirus relief bill to a cool $2,000. Now, that's something that President Trump had insisted upon when he signed the bill over the weekend. And supposedly, McConnell had acquiesced to the president's suggestion. But McConnell hasn't openly admitted that he has this agreement with Trump, that he basically agreed that he would give the $2,000 checks out if the president signed the bill. We haven't heard that from McConnell. And being the evil man he is, I don't know if he'll follow through with that suggestion or commitment. Still, the Democrats are hoping the pressure to get relief rolling will force the hands of the GOP holdout. And now Mitch is sitting there with this bill that's requesting $2,000, and he is dead set against that. But he's caught between a rock and a hard place, because Congress has passed it. And this bill has a huge fanfare, because Trump has been yelling about it for weeks, right? And Mitch agreed to Trump's request in order to get him to sign this bill. So what to do now? So now it's sitting on Mitch's desk, and people have been screwed for months, waiting for something good to happen on these stimulus packages. And now Mitch has it in his hands to do something great. But he is reluctant to spend the money. He hates spending money. He hates taking care of people, unless they're his people. And we have seen him do evil things in his tenure as the majority leader. Okay. So, what is he going to do? He has two problems to deal with. The first is his so-called acquiescence to Trump's request when Mitch was there and he got Trump to sign off on this bill. And if he and his cronies don't pass this bill, in the minds of many, they are putting the Republicans who are in the Georgia runoff in a terrible situation. There could be a backlash. And both of those people who are running for the Senate, Loeffler and Perdue could be defeated. And that would eliminate Mitch's tenure as the majority leader. So he may be thinking, God, I got to save my job. I want to be majority leader one more time. I want to have the opportunity to screw Biden like I screwed Obama. So what is he going to do? I don't know. Is he willing to sacrifice his career to save money? Will he live up to his, I don't want to call it promise to Trump? Or will he go along with the crowd and pass the $2,000 bill, as we call it? But beside Mitch's dilemma, a new round of stimulus checks could start being distributed this week. But keep in mind it took months for the bulk of Americans to see the first $1,200 stimulus check. And this new rollout could also be rough on the IRS, since the agency is already preparing for tax season. And you know the tax season is a tax season. You can't not collect taxes. So if they have to do work on the stimulus package, maybe they'll have to delay the tax season. And wouldn't that be a wonderful thing if we didn't have to pay taxes for an extra couple of months while they were straightening out the stimulus package? I don't know. We need money in this country. This country needs money to run. We can't keep borrowing at the rate we're borrowing. So I'll leave you to mull that over. Mitch's dilemma, the slowness of the COVID-19 responses. But we're getting there. There's light at the end of the tunnel. It's dim right now, but it's getting brighter. So anyhow, I will see you in the morning. Stay safe. Wear your mask. Bye.